when she get older and she start hitting a little
she
harder,
start tagging your ass,
man. You feel me, man? Because women got power too. In order to create unity, we gotta destroy the root to keep the tree from growing. That's negative. You feel me? Peace can't happen. Peace is gonna happen, but it gotta be war first, because you can't bring and introduce something so new and so beautiful without absolutely obliterating the old mental.
Yeah. The mind is like a flexible mirror. You gotta adjust it if you want to see a better world. The greatest freedom is to be free of our own mind.
We back, y'all. What's good? What's good, man? What's going on, man? What's going on, man? Welcome back to another episode, man. It's been a while. It's been so long. As you can see, you see the location. You know what I mean? It was a journey. It was an incredible journey. It wouldn't have been possible with the amount of help from my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So, all of us, we here still, as you can see, have the same group. Nothing didn't change. We have a special guest, another brother. You know what I'm saying? Our brother Cam, man. A soon-to-be father. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. I'm just excited to have you, man. So, how has life been for you, brother?
Man, elevating in all types of situations, man.
Mm-hmm.
Dealing with humanity, dealing with decisions, being not only a father but a young father.
Mm-hmm.
Being
Congrats on the kid, bro.
Thank you.
Congrats on the kid, man.
Thank you. Working on commitments and growing as a man, also unity, and also attacking my goals, both personal and with everyone else. You feel me? So that's about it. But also, I want to say congratulations on the new spot to y'all.
Yeah,
y'all did
appreciate
y'all
it,
work.
family. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. So how has your journey within becoming EMT, right?
Mm-hmm.
EMT, how has that been for you?
Man, I would say starting off, it was like, man, I want this not just for me, but to help people day in and day out. And it's still that way.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong. And achieving my national registry to be able to practice emergency technician skills, not only just in Ohio, but all over the country, it's kind of like set the bar for me as an expectations a little higher. Because I didn't even know I could even do it until I got it done. You feel me? So that's one thing that it opened my eyes to, not only just a young man in the field, but opened my eyes to what I can achieve day in and day out. You feel me? Because it was a little bit slight moments in class. I was like, man, fuck this shit. But at the end of the day, it's like, I want to see myself not only in a position to help folks, but I want to see myself in a brighter way than I was. You feel me? Coming from dealing with addiction to marijuana, coming from dealing with job hopping, dealing with not knowing what I want to do, who am I, also creating things here and there, then stopping. Then I found something that is dear to my heart because I love health, but I also love helping. So a helpful health guru, soon to be, why not go ahead and do EMT?
Right.
So
yeah, that's incredible, brother. I'm kind of the same way, with helping people too. Like, I always want to help people that's in the need of help. And, no matter what it is, if they need something, and in a financial way, some financial advice or some, self-improvement advice or whatever it is, I'm always that, type of guy to give that some relatable
Right,
advice.
right. And what I've noticed, like, inside the field of being an EMT, not only being like a paramedic assistant or meeting a bunch of nurses that's in for the job just for the money, but also meeting some nurses that's actually care about people. Meeting some hard ass doctors that don't care if you dying, and then also meeting some doctors that they gonna try everything, figure out every way that they can help you. The biggest thing that in the health field, when it comes to patients, that I see that annoy a lot of people that works in the health field is that we got to be able to see somebody want to help themselves. Help us help you. That's how you receive the help, because not saying like for me, like I'm okay with helping whoever, especially if that motherfucker is trying something, to elevate or to improve. The issue is we get a lot of people that abuse the system. Time in, we see a lot of folks that refuse the knowledge given to them, refuse the resources offered to them. And it kind of bothers me because I've witnessed so many folks that actually needed it, older people that's on hospice, even kids, and with parents that don't even know what else they could or who else they could turn to, sending their kids from this hospital to this hospital. And I'm in the middle of transporting them with their parents in the back, and they not knowing if their kid gonna survive the next month. Those folks that need the help and deserve the help compared to folks that choose to be obese because they can't fight their addiction of food, because food has additives in it that makes them addicted, that end up making them obese. They end up making them want to be 700, 800 pounds. 800 pounds is realistic. I was like, God damn, that's still
I didn't even know
alive.
that was realistic. That's crazy. Yeah.
But it's the fact of you have a batch of people that, yeah, they aware of their issues. They ain't gonna do nothing about it. You got a batch of people that they got so much going wrong. They try everything, but they can't do nothing about it. Then you got some that be like, man, I'm ready to go. And seeing that changes your outlook on life a lot, because for me, it ended up making me a person that stopped caring about everyday things that we already care and argue about. You feel me? Like, for example, stop caring about what type of car I'm driving and be helpful and be happy and grateful, not helpful, but grateful that I'm in something.
Practice gratitude.
Yes, exactly.
Practice gratitude.
Having more gratitude that I'm waking up. You feel me? Having more gratitude that I'm even speaking to you on. I met people with throat cancer, lung cancer, collapsed lungs, people that can't breathe, people on traits sounding terrible. So it's like, man, I got my legs working, my fists still working, I'm speaking, I'm breathing. So why be upset? Why live in hate? You feel me? And I dealt with psych patients. I've dealt with cancer patients. I dealt with what we call bariatric patients, is the obese patients that's a little bit over 350-pound threshold. Dealt with them. They fun.
You said they fun.
They fun, but when it comes to the first set of patients that I've mentioned, they are stressed. They stress because they don't got no keys to freedom. They are in the last hope. 70% of them are men, losing their mind, trying to go to any other drug that's out there that can help them. for the first time in my career, I dealt with a patient that's not only obese but also got psychiatric problems because he's addicted to pain meds because he gave up. So one thing I am grateful is that not only I'm in this field and I'm also working beside partners that care, but also I got a great friend group that's excelling at care as well.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys that I mentioned, and sometimes women with psychiatric problems, they don't got nobody. You feel me? They will have somebody for the moment. Then when they gone, they back in they apartment. Sometimes, often back on the street, behind or under the bridge, doing God knows what, getting high on whatever they can get their hands on. And guess what's the number one drug? Because when I go in to pick them up or even ask a person, or even when I'm done treating somebody, I got in the habit of asking the nurse, so what was found in their system? Guess the drug that's always in their system? Marijuana. Sometimes it's meth. Sometimes it's any other opioids. Dealt with my first fentanyl case. And when it comes to that, it's like these drugs that we give inside the medical field is cut specifically versus the ones in the street. Folks go to the drugs in the street because they want that high. They want that high effect. But that high effect gonna kill you. Imagine you chasing the money every single day. Imagine you chasing a woman every single day. Imagine you chasing the wrong thing every single day to get comfortable or to get pleasure. Pleasure is what kills us. You're not here for pleasure. When's the last time you actually felt pleasure? Besides the comfort of your actual one woman, besides actually achieving a goal, besides actually getting the realizing or witnessing a new thing you never knew, or getting a skill set down, that's pleasure. The stuff that's around us is not pleasure. And what we'll talk about later, the issues with this nation is they not only selling you a dream, but they make money off your addiction. They make money off your death. They made a habit off you being at war with yourself. This country is nothing but a war brute. What all the other countries is known for? Some countries known for peace. Some countries is known for medicine. Some countries is known for weed. Some countries is known for technology. Some for cars, steel. Some for food. Some for fruits. Can you really ask yourself what America is known for? Oh, slavery? Greed? What else?
Well, I like to say the land of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can go to Japan and receive an opportunity. I can go to Germany and get an opportunity. Though Americans don't like Russians, I can go to Russia and get an opportunity. Oh, but I can't. They poison my mind because of my skin color. I can't go nowhere. All right, let me switch it up. If I was white, they poison my mind that this is the only place I can make some real money to go somewhere. Switch it up again. I'm Hispanic. They poison my mind that I gotta work to death to go somewhere to actually get at least 5% of what I'm really worth. Switch it up again. I'm a woman with tits. I look good as fuck. I can go somewhere, but I gotta get fucked so I can get something. Switch it up again. I'm a woman, but I don't look good. I gotta go somewhere to be smart, act smart, try to do man shit, but I'm only gonna make 2% of what I'm worth. So is this really the land of opportunity or the land of bullshit?
Well, that's what I was saying. That, like, saying that's what they tell us. This is the land of opportunity. I wasn't saying that as like.
I feel you. But when it comes to now, on what we'll talk about later, now it should be the land of truth. It should be the land of unity. another thing of being an EMT and under paramedics is seeing teamwork, seeing unity, working with different. Because I ain't gonna lie, I seen some women that's like can lift some shit. Man, they got energy to keep on freaking pumping for the CPR. I tip my hats off to those people because being in the medical field, all that bullshit go out the window. You got to save a life now. All that prejudice stuff go out the window. You got to save life now. Switch it up. You got a kid in your hand. They parents is watching you. You really got to put your balls out and go help this motherfucker. Because if not, they gonna be mad. And on top of that, your medical director, your MD will be mad. On top of that, whatever company be mad, yeah, no. Your license will be gone. That pension, that motherfucking retirement be gone. No, I'd rather save this kid. No matter what skin color they is, no matter what race they is. So going into what matters most to me is unity. It's because unity is the only way we can get out of situations like these.
Now, speaking about unity, man, like as we all know, like all Jewish people know how to work together. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to our culture, we do not want to work together, bro. Like we do not want to work together. We always envy each other.
It's not even all our fault. Like it's a system set in place so we don't. Like think about Black Wall Street and all these other wealthy neighborhoods that they don't teach us about. What's his name? Master Musa. You know, people like that. They believe in unity. They came together to build. Build their own stuff.
And I believe that that's what we have to do in order to, just say, honestly, fuck the system. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe that, like you said, you know what I'm saying, it should be the land of truth. Land of truth of what needs to be spoken about, what it's time for. I was just talking to Joe about it earlier. Like it's time to, you know what I'm saying, like develop our own banking system. You know what I'm saying? Like actually come together, unite, you know what I'm saying, and agree and disagree on certain things on how we should elevate to certain levels and stuff. So that's like when it comes to unity, man, that's what I think about, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, sticking together and, doing things at a high level and just thriving together.
That can be done. But in order for that to be done, sad to say, it has to be war.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say.
Peace can't happen. Peace is going to happen. But it got to be war first. Because you can't bring and introduce something so new and so beautiful without absolutely obliterating the old mental.
Yeah.
You got to obliterate that shit. Because can I be united with someone that still hate my color? Can I be so united with someone that still want to live off of a system? Can I be so united with someone that look at every woman as nothing but a piece of ass?
It's a mental thing we gotta change.
Exactly. But what is it that we need to change that mental? And this, unfortunately, in this land, is damn near everything. But it's so much things that's attacking your mental that you don't even, not you, but these days people don't even think or have enough time to even accept or acknowledge unity. You know why? Because people are so stressed out. People are left with nothing. People are trying to chase a dream that is fictitious, but deny the reality that's in front of their eyes.
Most of us stuck in survival mode.
Exactly. I could come to you and be like, hey, bro, I like your shoes. Your fit hard. Where you get that from? And then a motherfucker will turn and look at you like, bro, what you trying to rob me or something?
Right, yeah.
I can't compliment a dude no more. I'm a person with a big heart. I go on Instagram. If I like a person the way they look, like, keep scrolling. Like, keep scrolling. I like a dude fit, like, get in the comments, fire. Keep scrolling. You know why? Because I'm positive. I don't care about, I don't live in no low vibration to where I look at every woman as sexual objects. If they look good, they look good. If they don't, they still got something to make them look good. Especially if their mind is amazing, especially if their heart is amazing, especially if they got a gold spirit and soul. Oh, for sure. I'd rather have that on my timeline all day than some ass shaking.
For sure.
But for unity to happen,
we gotta change our mindsets.
Exactly.
We gotta stop looking at him as objects and look at him as God, look at him as art.
Exactly.
Really
God's art.
That's what it is. It's creation. Yeah.
Did you know that in Germany they legalized child pornography?
No, I did not know that.
Did you know that literally they kidnapping folks and selling them down from Mexico and all the South Americans, especially Colombia? In the Caribbean, sad to say, women are making a killing off selling their bodies. So if we are if they are over sexualized, what did that leave men to believe? In order to create unity, we gotta destroy the root to keep the tree from growing. That's negative, you feel me? But what do you think that can give us, or what processes can be taken that can create unity, especially in America?
Well, I think first off, we should probably try to start things off peacefully in the first beginning, because obviously we're gonna have people that are not gonna be with it all the way, but we should try the peaceful route first. The Martin Luther King, and as time goes on and we see people still rejecting what we got going on, and that's where we kind of got to switch into that Malcolm X type of deal. Like start off, come at them, hey, we're trying to help you, we're trying to get this unity going. And in the beginning, they say, "No, fuck that. We done with that shit. I'm not doing that shit."
Or they might not even believe in the vision. So I feel like in order for it to work, in a way, they got to see some type of proof.
Yeah.
You got to think. Like, whenever you try to bring somebody an idea, you got to paint that picture for them. You got to show them that this worked, and that's gonna get them to fall in love.
I'm like, as we all are big on peace, right? And realistically, the system doesn't like peace. You know what I'm saying? They don't. So if we was to show them peace and show them proof, maybe proof will work, but peace, that's.
I said in the beginning.
In the beginning, in the beginning, yeah. But then at the end of the day, I believe that it isn't going to work. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I believe that it isn't going to work. I believe that it's going to take some violence.
I love that. I love peace because peace is within me, and I even got it tattooed on me.
I love it.
But the issue with what you said, coming off as, hey, we're trying to be peaceful, we're trying to help folks, we ain't with that no more, people still gonna be with that bullshit. Okay.
That's where
all right. We gotta return that favor. Eventually it will come to that way. And then with you saying, all right, we gotta show them this peaceful side. Yeah, it's so right. We're so many people doing that.
Yeah.
I commend that idea, but it's so many people doing that, and guess how many people choosing to go that route? And
they just gotta see that it work. They gotta see the vision.
It's people seeing it work. But if, like I said before at the barbershop, if I have so much toxicity inside of me and I see it work, how often am I able to really go ahead and walk that path if I got too much toxicity within me?
You have to divorce that.
On their own. Peace within self and then peace with others creates unity. Because there's so many folks that got so much shit bottled up between their parents or their family or whatever homegirl ain't like them in middle school type shit. Because I still remember that girl name to this day. Anyway, we got all that. We got all that, and a lot of people fail to address it. But then again, when do we got time to address it? That's why I said earlier, when it came to the psychiatric people, they not just people that just be off medications that be abusing stuff and that's really cuckoo. Some are really cuckoo, but it be people that's stressed out. It be people that don't got nothing left. It be people that be trying their motherfucking hardest, working on something, and shit keeps fucking up. And they don't got no other place to go because other motherfuckers don't know what to do. They keep asking this motherfucker, they don't know what to do, so nobody can help them. You know what's the issue is? Nobody got enough time. We had time when it came to COVID to go ahead and recollect being solidarity or solitude. Then they took it from it's not everybody rushing. Actually, when y'all take the time, just be in traffic, just peep how many people is actually doing speeding. Peep how many people going damn near 15 to 35. Just sit back and watch everybody that's in a rush. It'll blow your mind how much everybody is literally they're on the road to death. They rushing to get to nowhere. Everybody's rushing to get to nowhere. So in order for peace to happen and unity to happen, first comes with inside. First we gotta address everybody needs some time. That 3-day or 4-day work week that Bernie Sanders offered, smart ass idea. Give more people more time off to actually fucking think, to actually breathe. We don't need more money because that shit fictitious.
Yes.
We don't need more objects in front of our face. No more technology given to us. We need more time for us.
Yes. That is very
and
true.
And then once we got more time to us to really decipher, and I really don't like smoking weed every day. Oh, I really don't like being around the motherfuckers. Oh, I really don't like drinking all this time.
Oh, I really don't like this job.
For real.
You know?
And then guess what happened? Okay, now I got some time to work on it.
Creativity.
You feel me?
But this is a problem. The government don't want us to do that at all.
No.
Because the minute that we start putting our minds together and we start being creative with ourselves and create business plans, that X's them out. And you know, a lot of people rely on the government, food stamps, all that stuff. So it's kind of like people will have to break their old selves to become their new selves. So
stop being control and start taking control of your own.
Yes.
Covering yourself. What's wrong with that? If this is the issue that I got with government officials, why not tell people the blunt truth? Tell people the blunt truth. For one, you don't got enough money for all this, and this. Stop lying saying you're going to do all that.
Right.
Number two, tell motherfuckers the truth. Go handle you. We can help with this and this, but after that, we can't do this.
They call it the American dream because they sell so much of it.
Oh exactly.
That is so true, bro. That is so true. They be selling the American dreams, nigga.
So now we in the American nightmare, and how many people wish to wake up out of it? How many people wish to wake out of it but can't because they relying on the system?
And they relied on it so long. Like there's people that like work in my job. There's people that work in my job that live in the projects and have enough money to move somewhere to, you know, better their mindset. But they stay there because they know the people, they know the area. And
Yes.
Now what they issue is they feel like they're gonna face survivor's remorse. They are attached to their environment. They also have a habit of this Christ complex. If I leave and I feel like I saved myself and I can help them, they ain't gonna end up hating me. Literally. How many people try to be on Christ consciousness and then try to give back to the majority, because we not the minority. Give back to the majority that's living in sleep and slumpness, and then they get chastised for
it. Just like Rashad Jamal, free Rashad Jamal. No, man. It's like when you got leaders like that, like even like Martin Luther King, you know, they speak their truth. There's always some type of force coming to take them down. And so I remember I was talking to Money. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at these great leaders, and, you know, when they pushing towards this path, it's like, what can we do, like learning from history to, you know, I keep getting taken down so much.
No more government.
He said, like in a way, what's stopping other countries from like taking us down?
Fear.
Our soldiers. So in a way, we kind of need our own soldiers.
So are you saying we need our own soldiers, as in like, even if we trying to be peaceful and be inside unity, we still need people to fight just in case if they try to bring that system down?
Like we need some type of like muscle.
So we talking like
basically like
Black Panther.
Yeah.
I like that. So my idea stems from no more government, because in my opinion we don't really need it no more. what has it really done besides create more problems and eventually, except for
it's not the government. It's just we keep giving them more power. That's the problem.
Okay, so
because you got to think, what's stopping somebody from just rolling up and just smoke
themselves.
because the thing, it's gonna be some consequences behind it.
Okay, so
it's the system itself. That's not the problem. It's we keep feeding them more power. So the more power that they get, more.
Okay, so my issue isn't getting rid of and obliterating any government. Okay, my thing is government should not have any power over people. People should have more power over government. That's originally what it was supposed to be for. But now look at what it got into, where everybody rely on it to where they gave them the power to where now it's over our decisions. It's over what we want to live or how we want to live. Because
some type of structure, but the thing is, it's almost like if you give a black person an inch, they take a mile.
Okay, so my first keys to freedom. Number one is govern yourself. Because if you can govern yourself and see where you fucking up at, or even have an actual good ass group of friends that call you out on bullshit and destroying the ego to where, and the pride to where you accepting, like, damn, okay, they might be right. Let me reassess myself. No matter how much I think they wrong, no matter how much I want to say, but I'm doing this, but I'm living like this. Let me accept what they could be telling me. Let me analyze it and then apply it to myself. Like, okay, maybe I was wrong to roll up before going to this important event. Maybe I was wrong drinking on a job. Maybe I was wrong driving towards this place when my car wasn't. You feel me? Then you start not only having the right people around you, you start governing yourself correctly. You start peeping all the negative shit. And then the next key to freedom is you start putting in action to what your goals are. A lot of people put in action to the goal, achieve the goal, then they don't want to maintain no more.
Yeah.
What I'm thankful for the Most High that giving me the insight about goals is that He can give you all the achievements you want, but what you gonna do with them? What you gonna do to keep them? You gotta maintain it. So fall in love with the process. And then when you get the goal, fall in love with the process of keeping it. For me, becoming an EMT, I fell in love with the medical field. Now that I'm in it, I fell in love with keeping my health up. I fell in love with keep educating myself on different ways to help folks. What type of medicines, both herbal and doctored medicine, because there's a difference. In my opinion, I'm more on herbal side. Herbal and the doctor medicine that can help folks just in case if they want the quick fix or they want the long-term fix. Because the medical field that is given to us is nothing but quick fixes. The herbal and the longevity is up to you. That's longevity. Government is only going to give us quick fixes. That's why the first key to freedom is governing yourself, because you got to choose longevity. You got to choose making sure that, all right, I got to make the right choices. You got to choose that I ain't going to spend these last $20 on no food or gas. No matter, sometimes a lot of folks is trying to debate the two. I'm going to wait till my gas need to get all the way down. Paycheck come, boom, let me go get some gas. Boom, let me go get some food. Let me save the rest. Let me invest the rest. You feel me? Process of elimination.
Mm-hmm.
Second key to freedom that I would say would be go ahead, put that work in. I ain't gonna lie. I just got done working 127 hours. Not a day or a week, but 127-hour work period. 12 days, 12 hours, a bunch of days straight. I can't remember how many days straight. But it was important to me because, for one, I didn't know I could do it. For two, I do got a goal and set on why I need that money. And then three, I end up realizing there ain't really shit out here for me to go have fun with or go do. Then I'm bored at the crib. I can create as much as I want and enjoy my creations but that needs money to sustain or keep, having materials to supply it. So why not go to work? And plus, I'm happy inside the field that I'm in. So through me governing myself, I end up finding happiness, choosing a career that I actually can fall in love with. And then my next key to freedom is stacking. My next key to freedom was, for those that don't got their own spot, my next key to freedom was getting my own spot and stacking, investing, and learning. Third key to freedom, which I hope to God that I end up doing, or no, I will do, owning a land, owning compound. So that way, not only family and friends got their own crib on the land, but also it's comfortable. I can grow my own food there. It's safe. I can create my own barrier. I can create my own security system on my land. Instead of going to own a house, because the housing market going to end up fucking up soon. Because the smartest man, and he's one of the billionaires, and I really don't like him, and we'll talk about that later. He owns so much land, farmers' land at that, giving so many food that's GMO bullcrap, lab grown everything. But his idea is he's battling a company that's doing the same thing. And them two, they battling the whole country that's doing the same thing that's in America.
Is this an old billionaire or a new billionaire?
Old billionaire in an old ass company. And then you got a country buying land in another country. So what made me stop looking at a house on buying a house, I can buy a house all I want. I still got to pay taxes on it. Still got to pay more, or mortgage, got to pay this, that, and third. Not really yours. Okay, what about if I own the land that the house sit on? What about if I own the land and build a crib right there? Kind of weed my way around the system a little bit. And I get tax breaks because I own land. I own the crib that's on the land. So it's kind of like dwindling through taxes a little bit. Next key to freedom would be maintaining my peace. For me, my issue used to be I wanted everyone around me to be cool, be peaceful. I wanted everyone around me to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
I would exploit myself so much to where I would damn near die to make sure everybody else was cool. So then I got into the habit of let's maintain my peace, so that way when I go, my energy brings them peace. Where I go, my vibe brings them that common sense of nature where they can be themselves around me. It's a whole complete difference when it's like a person coming to constantly help you, where you can constantly ask this person for money and they're gonna give it to you, versus as a person that always got the money or idea how to make some money. They come around, you just ask them instead of asking for money. Hey, how you get that one thing? Oh, bro, all you do is this. Now you know how to go get some money. It's different from having somebody that comes and give you something versus having a source that points you towards a way to how to go get your own shit.
You give a man a fish, you feed him for one day. You teach a man how to fish, you on a ride.
Man,
so
for a lifetime.
For a lifetime, yeah.
Big difference. So after governing, after stacking, after getting my own spot, after maintaining my peace, the next step is communicating to others, not telling them what to do with their own fucking life, because everybody can do whatever the fuck they want, but communicating to others to where, bruh, you can be at home. Not at home, but around me, you at home, be yourself. If I'm out on the street, if I see somebody that look good, bro, you look good. Mamas, you good? I don't want you pumping this gas, especially in this wrong ass neighborhood. Send the car. I got it.
Yeah.
You see somebody that look bad, and you know them boys that stand outside the gas station gonna say something to this girl. Why would you let her walk herself to danger?
Right.
As a man, why would you let yourself walk? Why would you let yourself sit back and allow somebody to walk through danger? are we just as good to focus on ourselves and say nothing, or is we as bad as the system really is to say nothing? Because I had to fight with that, where it's like, I'm tired of being nice. I'm tired of helping everybody because everybody want to be mean and all this. Fuck it. The Lord told me through my ears, because I know how to decipher between the right and wrong voice. No, I'll go tell that person, go sit in the car, go get whatever they need. And sure enough, they was trying to holler at that girl. I don't know what could have happened that day. They could have beat her up, raped her, took her to the crib, whatever. But it's a blessing having your system clean, so that way you can know the right voices that you tell yourself. Or what the Most High is giving you the wisdom through the inner body that tells you to go do the right thing. Because intuition is powerful. And then intuition and love. I can love you so much that I would do anything to prevent harm from you, even if that means beating your ass. So that way, you learn how to fight for yourself. You feel me? Because when my daughter get here, I'm beating her ass until she know how to defend for herself.
But not obviously not to that extent to where you
right. But when she get older and she start hitting a little harder,
start tagging your ass,
man, you feel me, man? Because women got power too. But I'm not going to split it to where it's like what I'm telling my son, I'm telling my girl different. Nah. Well, I'm gonna tell my daughter, I'm do the same thing I would do with my son, because I want my daughter to be all around blessed, all around gifted. You know what I'm saying?
Versatile. Yeah.
Exactly. Leads into the next key to freedom is ensuring your generation that comes out your actual creativity that's gonna stay for a lifetime.
I'm big on that.
Is not only ensured with love, ensured with whatever materials, but ensured with peace, ensured with knowledge gifted by you, ensured with your genetic makeup. Because your grind, your hustle, your mental can be genetic. If you chose today to go work out constantly and then have a kid, guess what your child gonna end up doing? They gonna end up being in the gym like you was. For us men,
all a kid is a better version of their parents.
Yes, but what I realized that happens for a long hiatus of 90 days, because after 90 days, your blood system completely generates into a whole different, complete new. It's weird. Same thing for a man's genital system. After 90 days, you kind of got a whole new energy of sperm in your sac. Then, say for 90 days, you've been eating right, going in the gym, you've been reading, on a whole new wave, you a completely new you. Then, after the 90 days, you birth or you have a kid with a woman. Once that kid come out, that kid gonna be that version of you that you was in within them 90 days.
That's powerful.
That's why a lot of people, they have one kid that's different from the other as a man. They have one kid that's different from the other. That's because in that time period, you was a different man.
Damn.
You, like, for example, for my pops, probably ain't shit with my first brother. Then he started getting shit together with my second brother. They come out, they like him, but completely different timelines of how he was. So ensuring that they okay because I'm okay, that gives me a sense of security. And also having wisdom, what we'll talk about later. Another key to freedom is being committed, sad to say, at a young age to one woman. Because so many fine women out there. No, I'm dead ass. It's